私はカーマ、愛の神です。この花の矢さえあればどんな恋も成就させてみせます。ですけど愛の方法に頼るのは真実の愛すみません、むせました。真実の愛を曇らせてしまいます。神様に頼るのは最終手段。私はみんなの頑張りを見守っています。そういうスタイルだってことで。はあ、こんな感じで納得してくれましたかね。仕事したくなーい。女のどうですか。いきます。いいんですか。このタイムあげますね。愛の神が誘いましょう。その胸の奥にある甘く危険な熱情を。カーマ三毛花。堕落しちゃえ。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. That's right, we are jumping in a bit earlier than expected, not exactly doing it on the day of New Year's, as I said, and there's a reason for that. I am very close to getting a big chunk of 10 St. Quartz currency through the Interludes, and as such, I really want to summon Muramasa. Simple as that. So, oh, and in addition, I was reading up about some of the new interludes and seeing who gets upgrades and stuff, and one of them did stick out to me. Look at all these interludes I have to do, oh my god. But one of them did stick out to me as one that apparently just utterly makes this servant so much better, and that was ASTRAEA'S here. Apparently ASTRAEA'S upgrade for her Noble Phantasm you get from this is ridiculous, and so I thought, yeah, let's do it, right? Let's get her done, because why not? Plus, alter ego, interesting. The judge and the judged. Let's see what this is about. So alter ego, the best thing for that is so alter ego beats foreigner. Really, it's any of these classes here can do pretty good, it seems. Because they don't do much damage back to you. Yes, the Mohoyo anime is real, which is interesting. Stun could be very useful. Stun could be quite useful. So, you know, let's get you. And as for who's going to be on our party, let's see here. Let's go with, well, alter ego hurts alter ego, doesn't it? Or no, that's foreigner who does that. So never mind for that. Let's go with, I mean, we could go with some Zerkers. Zerkers do good stuff. I mean, okay, if I'm being honest here, the best thing to do would be to grab just who's real good. And it's not the best idea for combat-wise, but I mean, if I'm going to be real, you can then do good stuff with you, so we'll do that. And then otherwise, let's just see characters who work well together to do this. You're useful. I never use you. We could go with the meme team and use, like, you know, Ilias and stuff, but nah. Let's go with, 'cause I need to pull back on my usage a bit here. You know, Kagetora can do some pretty crazy stuff. She's fun. And, you know, just, yeah, whatever. Let's just throw in some of you guys here just to do that. We'll give you, because this is a team that I can then, you know, use more often, so we'll definitely do that. We'll give you, just see stuff with starting NP gain. I mean, that's cheap, and then you can get that going pretty quickly. Let's see here. Sure, we'll do the same with you. And as for you, we can do, we like, yours is yours Buster? What's your super on you? Your super is... Oh, you're close to getting bond up. You know, yours is arts there. So we need a good arts one, which is this one. And then you in the back. Honestly, you're just here for fun times. So let's just go with bond up. And give that to... Okay. Sure. Why not? This will be fun. So let's switch this off because I was just doing this for experience, and instead go with... We're like nearly there with this one, which is pretty rad. Actually, you know what? Heck, we need to level up the Arctic suit. I very rarely use it, and it's good. It's good, right? So we'll go with the Arctic uniform there. Alrighty, let's go. I'm not using ASTRAEA, I just realized, but we'll do that after, once we, you know, get her stronger. I mean, I'm excited to just see some Luvia, too. She's a good character. Even if I don't love her design of her art, just the fact that it's her is still good. You will be held to account for your sins. You will be held to account for your sins. You will be held to account for its sins. Sins of pride, sins of envy, sins of sloth, sins of greed, sins of gluttony, sins of wrath, sins of lust. It's a gotcha, there's a lot of that. Sins of murder, sins of adultery, sins of duplicity. I haven't heard of these ones. Sins of deceit, sins of thievery, sins of slander, slins, sins of frivolousness, sins of ignorance. The people of the world must be held to account for their sins. Here in this dream, your sins are... I was gonna say, if we're in a dream, where's our guy? Where's... Oh, he's off in Melty Blood, that's why. That's weird to think about. Oh my god, hello. Am I dreaming again? Are we at the chateau? This looks like Chateau Diff. Ah! So, we are in a dream now. Oh no, I'm with ASTRAEA here. What a strange dream. Why are we in a prison cell? This doesn't seem to be a race shift, nor is it simply the product of an overactive imagination. Yes, we're in a dream, but we seem to actually be in another world. If anything, it feels more like a Sybil's prophetic dream. It appears we can't get in touch with Caldia either. Have you had these sorts of dreams before? Yeah, you could say that. Unbelievable. Even in the Age of Gods, it was rare for anyone to slip into other worlds through their dreams. At any rate, I presume your experience means you know how to escape one of these dreams? You will need to find what caused it to begin with. Tell me, do you recognize this place? Yeah, that's the chateau. Maybe. Looks very similar. Then someone or something you know must have called you here. I swear you should thank your lucky stars I was called here with you. With me here, your safety is all but guaranteed. Now come, Master. Let's get going. Where? Where else? There's only one path in this prison, so we just need to follow it. Don't you worry. I'll bring whoever caused this dream to justice. Yeah, this is the chateau. It stinks of mold in here, and of sin, too. Now I see exactly why I was called here. You do? Of course. It's clear that someone in this world needs me to pass judgment on something. After all, where there's sin, there must also be judgment. How else could society function? For example, maybe a certain goddess decided to sneak into Caldia's storeroom and take some jewels that didn't belong to her. Oh gee, I wonder who that is. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. So many stars. So, you think you're here as a judge, ASTRAEA? Well, of course. No other job would suit me. Then what am I doing here? Since you were being kept in a prison cell, you must be a criminal. Are you prepared to face your judgment? I'm only kidding. Still, I may be onto something. Perhaps whoever called us here wanted to have me pass judgment on you. Oh no, don't suplex me. I'd be so sad. The scent of sin is even stronger over here. This way. Oh, yeah, what are you doing here? She certainly has the air of Caldia's Mecha Ellie-chan. Then again, she always has been different from normal servants. Maybe she was drawn into this place, just like I was. My scales of justice are tipping. Come, confess your crime. I did nothing wrong. I was just collecting. Nope, not doing it. Right, she had the malfunction that changed her voice too. I was just collecting some energy from Kalia's magical reactor. It's part of my compensation package. Well, technically, I was doing so without permission, but still. Doing that without permission is almost definitely not okay. Not okay? Don't make me laugh. I've never seen a single status ailment in battle called not okay. That's funny. As a servant entrusted with Kalia's safety, I did what I thought was necessary. Besides, crime and punishment are strictly human concepts. Mecha commit no crime. You're wrong. All intelligent beings can commit crime, even those made of steel. Therefore, I will suplex you the same as I would anyone who had committed a crime. Wait, what? How do you get from crime to a suplex? The goddess has spoken. Come, master, let us see justice done. Oh, this is silly. Oh, we're on a silly one. Oh, we're doing a silly quest. That's good. That's good. I forgot how silly interludes can get. I've had some pretty serious story for the last little bit. Some pretty serious stuff. So to go back to Silnanigans, or silly shenanigans for short, you know, it's nice. All right, here we go. Mechs can do nothing wrong, debuff resist stop. Okay, that's not great for us. However, we can do this and just get you utterly freaking broken. Especially because we can do green, green, green with you. Does this do any ups? Apply random effects? I don't remember what that does, but it's fine. Start off with this. Okay. Do your gay bulg thing. Come on. Do your gay bulg thing. Come on. Come on, do your gay bulg thing. Come on. Oh, do your gay bulg animation in full for some reason. That's fine by me. I'm fine with that. Nice. And the stun hit. We get a crap ton of stuff. Okay. Good, good, good. Alright. And hey, check this. Boom. Boom. Then... frick, man, I don't even need these. I'm just gonna go boom, boom, boom. I don't even need your super. Just go to town. Thank you. Blessed. I feel blessed. Very nice. Very, very good. I am so close. Do you see this? Do you see how close? Oh, I did get Arash to Bond 10. That's one that I got off screen. Just because I was grinding him. But you see how close I am? We're so close. And when she gets to be my best friend, we will kiss. 1, 2, 3. There, I've pinned you. Using pro wrestling moves on a mecha. Does this mean you're familiar with classic tokusatsu films? Bye. With the reference of tokusatsu, Toei has erased her. She vanished, but it seems she's returned to Kalia, not the throne. I'll have to make her give back the excess energy she appropriated once we get back to Kalia ourselves. In the meantime, that door over there open. It seems whoever brought us here is calling on us to proceed. Come on, Master. Okay. This is silly, and I'm all for silly. Okay, let's see who else we're gonna... this feels like just... Hey, who does the author like for this interlude? And just throw him in. Just throw him in. Let's go... Sweet Yeti of Serengeti. Why? What? Super Orion can be a silly boy. And we'll go with... Sure. Sure. Why not? Let's do this. Why not? Silly team goes silly. Let's go. It's my word of the day. I'm feeling kind of silly. Somebody Somebody once told me I was a fool, that they couldn't believe I still haven't figured it out. I don't blame them, it's true, I was a fool back then. I refused to listen to anyone. Stubbornly insisting on doing what I thought was right. It was only as I thought I was getting into my head that... Okay, let's actually read this. It was as though I'd gotten into my head that acting tough was the only way I could protect myself. I wonder if I were still like that now. This could be a couple people. How might I have replied? You can't give me a somebody once told me and not expect that. So, this is where the door led. Space? So many stars. Yes, it's beautiful. You know, I returned to the starry sky in my myth. I don't remember it very well, though, since I'm now much better known in my capacity as Lady Justice. I must say, I never thought I would get to see such a lovely starry sky while inside a dream. The path continues on this way. I guess this means we're supposed to follow it. Oh, we're just in a field now? The scent of sin is heavy in the air ahead, so it seems we have no choice anyway. Alright, let's go forth. Who could be the sinner? The sinning saber? It certainly is a long path, isn't it? You'd think we'd get wherever we're going much more quickly in a dream. By the way, aren't you afraid? Of what? Spiders? Heights? Yeah? That I might have been called here to pass judgment on you, like I mentioned. No, I'm perfect, I'm fine. Perhaps there's a sin or two you remember committing? Oh, frick! Whoa! Oh my god! Lore? Real lore? True, destroying a lost belt could certainly be considered a grave sin. If you'd like, I could give you a fitting punishment here and now, dream or not. Oh no, not CBT. What do you say? I think it would help you feel better, don't you? I know it's a sin, but I think I just have to live with the weight of it for now. That's also fair. Do you really mean that? Or are you just acting tough? Or is it just an excuse to postpone your judgment? The scent of sin is getting stronger. This new criminal must be close. Who do we got? Oh! Betty! Master. Oh yes, I know you. You're the famous Bedivere. You debuted in Fate before me, technically. The Knight of the Round Table who refused to return the sacred sword. That is a sin, right? Yes, it's true. I was unable to return the sacred sword, which led to King Arthur changing. If only I hadn't committed that sin, my king would never have met such a terrible end. I mean, you did just want to help, bro. Yes, I'm sure. I've seen Chaldea's records, and I have no doubt that you are a knight of great integrity. But the fact remains that you committed a sin. That your sin was committed with the best of intentions is immaterial. Exactly. A sin is a sin, Master, and I have yet to be absolved of mine. Please, pass judgment on me, Lady Justice. I think that's the reason I'm here today. Well said. I am... Okay. So we went from silly to like, hey, by the way, actual importance with the stuff. I've heard that there are a number of interludes that are closer to that. I mean, well, that was the thing with doing Raikos, right? Raikos end up literally directly going into the plot, so that's pretty cool, actually. There's probably a number that I need to like still go through and recognize that they are part of the plot. But anyways, we're gonna crit you to death, boy. Oh, that's just rough. Feeling guilty. No. So, well, we can start off with this with you. Attack up. Attack up for everyone. And we can do... get your gauge up. Sure, get your gain going. Right? And I think this is only for yourself. Okay, let's just go 1, 2, 3 to start. Okay, so you're putting up a bit more of a defense there. Get to see a few of Betty's, oh boy, yes. New animations there. Buddy, get ready to frickin' explode. So let me just see here. So your super does, one more time, ignore invincible, increase crit strength. So yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3, and brutally murder you, buddy. He's screwed. He's gone. And here we go. Yep. Yep. That was a big number. Sometimes you just see a big number and your heart just kind of flutters a bit, you know? Aren't you going to finish me off? What for? Accountability is meant to benefit both the individual and society as a whole. How so? It should be easy enough to understand how society benefits. Crimes must be punished to maintain order. But the individual who benefits the most from being held accountable is actually the criminal. After all, as long as time only flows one way, people can never truly atone for their sins. Even if a thief were to pay the original owner back a sum greater than the valuables they stole, they will never be able to erase the theft itself. Similarly, injuries we inflict on others may heal, but the fact we injured them will never change. That is why we have accountability. Only punishment can absolve a sinner of their sins. So punishment is the key to absolution, huh? This feels like a commentary on, jail. But don't worry. Bedivere, you already repaid your debt to society when you returned the sacred sword during that singularity. The only thing that remained was your individual regret, so that is what I pass judgment on. And if I of all goddesses say your sins are absolved, then it must be so. Are you still unsatisfied? That's very arrogant of you, but also very refreshing. Once we wake back up in Chaldea, you, the king of the lands, and I should have some tea together sometime. Oh, that's nice. He certainly put on a tremendous show of courage, didn't he? But I suppose I expected no less from the criminal who bore the sacred sword for 1,500 years. You said it. Now then, I see the path continues in that direction, shall we? This is... Okay, that was a nice little denouement to that story thread. Oh, I got a little bit of goosies. Berserker. Okay. With Berserkers, let's go Abby. Because Abby is real good. And we'll go with our own team of Kill Berserker. So, let's do this. You can leave because you are now maxed out. And instead... you know what? Yeah, let's continue on with you then. Oh no, it's too much. That's cring. Okay, we'll just go with default. Yeah, so we got Sacred Devotion by doing that. So this is incredible. Recover HP by 5,000 and remove all debuffs when Arash is defeated, and that includes popping his Noble Phantasm. Oh my god, that's rad. We'll just give this to you. I don't care. It's good enough. Okay, so let's do this. Who we killing as I finish up my orange juice? I heard the same thing so many times. People said that I should have let go sooner, that I should have given up sooner. They said what I was doing was meaningless and worthless, that I should just stop. Right, that's right, worth. Back then, worth, value was just my justification. Is this going to be, like, actual Luvia? Tell me, Master, what do you make of the people we've encountered thus far? A steel robot and a silver knight, Perhaps they were here because they sympathized with your sins? Or perhaps... Betty maybe, but I doubt that's the case for Mecha Ellie-chan. Did they have anything in common? Her conduct aside, the robot said something which raises a very key question. Are humans the only beings capable of sin? For instance, if a sword is used as an implement of murder, we would never put the sword on trial, would we? No, we wouldn't. The sin belongs to the sword's wielder. Of course, in Mecha Ellie-chan's case, she has her own unique form of intelligence, so I decided she also had her own unique form of sin. But that raises the question of whether that logic can be applied elsewhere. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it sounds dull as hell. Who's this?
Oh, hey, Golden! Fun running into you here, boss.
So, you are an ex-sinner, Sakata Kintoki, and what sins have you committed?
Oh man, it's about sins, huh? Yeah, of course I've sinned. Just living, eating, and stepping on the ground means you gotta end up carrying a whole bunch of sin. So as long as you're alive, you just gotta accept that's the way it is and keep going anyway.
Hey, did you know that when I do this voice, I have to do devil horns? Not devil horns, but I do the thumb and the pinky sort of pose, and as I speak, I shake it.
Like, yo, that's my voice, right? You know, it's like doing the rock and roll hand sign.
Astonishing, spoken like a true hero. Unlike the other two, you're clearly someone for whom individual absolution means nothing at all. Your mindset befits the truly strong. You have made peace with the sins most could never face. So yes, there'd be no benefit to holding you to account for your individual sins when you are alive. I'll refrain from judging the potential benefit to society. However, you are not alive anymore, are you?
Nope. Now that I'm a servant, it's definitely a different story. Well, that's probably why I was called here. At this point, I don't mind letting your scales test me. In fact, well, I've been looking forward to it. But I do gotta warn ya, when those scales test me, I'm gonna test them right back. And while I'm at it, goddess of the scales, I better warn you that even unarmed, I can hit as hard as an axe. So how about it? You ready to take an axe bomber lariat with an actual axe?
Bravo, that was some magnificent trash talk. Scratch that. Very well, I will see what you are made of, Golden Oni. Boy, Kintoki's pretty cool too. And here we are. We're getting like, you know, that's gonna go right back into the main storyline when we get back there after New Year's. Because I want my Muramasa so badly. I want him, Yashiro. Anyways, let's beat you up with the power of Cthulhu. Double attack up. Okay. All right. So let's start off with getting... Oh, let's start off by removing your buffs, buddy. Goodbye. Let's also try to give you fear and defense down. Let's give some NP gauge. Let's give some of that. Let's go with 1, 2, 3. That'll give Abigail super next turn. There we go. We removed the sleep, but that's fine because we're gonna attack you. And how much do you get? Can you attack middle Abigail, please? Middle, please. Nope. Okay. Does this give you meter? That just decreased charge and attack. You're like one hit away, huh? So let's just go 1, 2, 3. Okay. This will give it yours. And big hit there. Thank you for doing it now, of course. Okay, so now we can do Mass Hysteria. We can go 1, 2, 3, and this'll probably kill you, most likely. Wow. We're getting a lot of slower Noble Phantasm. No, this is normal. This is fast. Explore. And let's see. Yep, this'll kill. Yep.
Whoa, brother, that got me.
邪魔は死んだわ。
Okay, sounds good. We got that. Nice. Putting all matters of justice aside for the moment, and speaking strictly personally, that was absolutely freaking incredible, and thank you.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything worth thanking me for. Hell, I ought to be the one thanking you. It's been a long time since I got to have a fun all-out brawl. Feels real golden, you know?
I see, and you truly do have no need for individual absolution, just as I thought.
Well, I don't know about that. But I like that I don't need to hold back around you, just like I don't with Boss Rocco. Let's do this again sometime after we get back to Kalia, even if we have to use a simulator.
Assuming we remember what took place in this dream, I'd be glad to.
Awesome. I'll see you when you get back then, because I'm pretty sure I'll remember just fine. Oh, there I go. Goodbye. Golden.
You have my heartfelt gratitude, Sakata Kintoki. Thanks to you, I now know exactly what is going on with this dream. You do? She does, apparently. Good, because I don't. These just feel like absolutely random. Okay, formation restricted. Who will we use? It says we're fighting. Is it just going to say that we can't use her and we're going to have to fight her? In which case, sure. That's fine. I tried to give worth as my justification, my answer. I tried to answer across all 3 ages, but I never succeeded. Now, my only choice is... Unless this is absolutely just meant to be Dante's. I must apologize to you, Master. I misunderstood this dream. You did? Very much so. The 3 criminals we have met were not drawn here because of you, but because of me. Or perhaps they were drawn to both of us. Given how each of them are strongly associated with metals. Bronze, silver... Oh, yeah. Wait, bronze? Gold and silver I give you, but bronze? They must have been here to represent 3 significant historical ages. What do you mean? Back in the time of ancient Greece and Rome, the age of mythology was divided into 4 distinct periods. The Golden Age, the Silver Age, the Bronze Age, and the Iron Age. The Golden Age refers to the period in which Zeus's father Cronus reigned on high. Justice was part of natural order, eliminating the needs for laws or penalties. There was no war, people lived long and happy lives, and everything was beautiful. The Silver Age began when Zeus claimed his father's throne and the 4 seasons began. While this age was sometimes subjected to harsh weather, and life was harder than in the Golden Age, on the whole it was still a time of peace and plenty. As you can imagine, Sakata Kintoki clearly represented the Golden Age and Bedivere the Silver. Oh, then Mecha Ellie's the Iron. That makes more sense. No, she would actually be the Bronze Age. You see, the Iron Age is... Okay. Oh my god, here we are. But it seems we've arrived before I could finish. It's a temple. The temple out of... Hi! The Count of Monte Cristo! Wait. Does that look like someone else to you? Huh, that isn't the Count of Monte Cristo? I see. She hasn't actually materialized here. So she took the form of someone you wouldn't be surprised to see in a dream. Just a moment, I'll use my magical energy to make some adjustments. Okay. Oh, hi, Super Astrea. Another Astrea. Yes, I too am Astrea. I presume you understand what is taking place here, other me? Oh yes, much as I wish I didn't. Have you forgotten, Master? I am a pseudo-servant. I only exist in this form because a divided divine spirit possessed this vessel. The true divine spirit Astrea is a separate being. The true Astrea? Correct, I am the true divine spirit Astrea. And I've come here to pass judgment on you, my divided spirit. You're gonna pass judgment on yourself? I trust you also already know why that is. Of course. Because I swore an oath as a servant to protect my master. Judgment must be impartial above all else. If you were simply protecting humanity, that would have been one thing. Indeed, if anything, I dare say our aiding the repair of the 7 singularities and stopping King Solomon would have been supremely impartial. But that doesn't apply to Lost Belts, does it? Exactly. The battle with the Lost Belts is a battle for survival. In choosing one side over the other, you cannot possibly be impartial. However, if you agree to leave Chaldea now and abandon this battle, I will consider the matter closed. What say you, other me? Master, remember what I was just telling you about? You mean about the Iron Age? I just remembered. The Iron Age is when I turned my back on humanity. I was the last of the gods to remain, but eventually I too washed my hands of them. So that's why Mecha Ellie-chan was bronze? All you need to do now is what we did during the Age of Myth. Now come, other me. Lay down your sword and scales and take my hand. ASTRAEA? What is it, other me? That's right, back then, I never asked the question I should have. So let me ask you now, Tanner. Do you need me? You have to ask? You're Luvia. Of course I do. You suplex people. What? What are you saying, other me? You heard me. I asked my master here if he needed me. That is not the issue. We cannot abandon our impartiality. We simply cannot. You're wrong, other me. We should never have abandoned humanity in the first place. On our way here, I asked Master if he would like me to pass judgment on him so we could feel better. And he replied that now was not the right time. And so I will accompany him to the end of his journey. He's doing nothing more than putting on a brave face. In saying that, he is all but admitting his immaturity. Yes, he is immature. In fact, now that proper human history and all its worth have been wiped clean, his life has no worth whatsoever. There's no greater meaning or larger reason in him standing here now. I freely admit it is no more than a brave front. He is merely acting tough. Then why? That is why Sakata Kintoki said he was going to test my scales, rather than the other way around. That is why Bedivere showed me the worth there is in bravado. Now, I finally understand. It is in that very facade where humanity's true worth lies. Now you're just playing with words. Not at all. I found Tanner's tough act both endearing and inspiring, which is why I recognized his innate worth. ASTRAEA. I once turned my back on all of humanity. At the time, I thought they could never bear the weight of their sins. I loved them dearly, yet I still turned my back on them. But I see now that I was mistaken. I should have been willing to engage in my own show of bravado. So now I will say for all to hear that the humans I love so dearly, whether they be from the Age of Myth or the modern era, are wonderful beings. They are more than worthy of my protection. And one day, they will leave me behind. Even then, I will continue to care, just as a parent never stops caring for their children, even after they have grown up and moved away. It seems you have changed even more than I realized. Well, of course I can change. I'm a pseudo-servant after all. But isn't this what you wished for too? No. I refuse to accept this. I refuse to accept this version of me. Well, that's quite all right. That simply means there's only one thing left to do. Are you ready, Master? Well, with you here, I know we can take her. Wherever there is sin, I shall be there to pass judgment, even upon myself. So we gotta suplex ourselves here, huh? Is that what's going on? Okay, restriction limited. Is it gonna say she has to be in the front line? Let's see here. So for you, we need an Avenger. Sure. Certain cannot be selected as sub-members because ASTRAEA, you can choose whether to use a... Whoa, my servant. That's cool. Whoa, that's cool, actually. That's cool. Nice. Sick. In that case, then let's also then bring in... Or we could try, actually... Support servant? Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. You get 2 support servants. Huh. Well, might as well use that one then and just see if they get anything crazy. We'll then give you... Sure. And in that case, the rest in the back will pretty much be there for bond up more than anything. We need to get your bond up to get your interlude there. Yep. And then... sure. And let's go with... Bond up. Why not? Why not? Okay, let's do this. Because, yeah, I feel like these ones will be able to handle it. No problem. Well, you know what? Just be careful. Let's actually bring you in instead. Okay. Okay. There we go. Sure. Let's do this. That's cool. I've never seen that. If that's for interludes and stuff, that's pretty cool, actually. I do appreciate that. Because then it's like, hey, you can pick who you want. You can do it how you wish. Let's suplex ourselves. Divine Radiance, attack up, defense up. Wait, what? What'd you do to us? Just evened us out? Cool. Alright. Hey. Let's get you... Get your stuff. What did I say about suplexing yourself? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it! Self-suplex! Yeah. Look at this! Evenly balanced! Yeah! Reminder, they absolutely ruined this super for, arcade. Holy crap, look at that! We can immediately suplex again! Yeah. So many suplexes! This is so good! I'm gonna suplex you forever! It's like One Punch Man, except instead of like consecutive normal punches, it's just consecutive suplexes. Ow, that damage actually. Alright. Well, time to hurt you. Alright, now let's go 1, 2, 3, and kill you! These battles have not been hard, but they've been fun. They've been good. This has been a good one. I mean, we could have literally beat the battle like immediately by just doing that with her, but I wanted to do repeated suplexes because you can't stop me from experiencing multiple suplexes. Good. That's a solid 10 for right there, baby. Which, again, I need as many as I can get to get ya boy, Shiro, Murmasa. Some good servants coming this year. How is this happening? You see, I suplexed you twice in a row, which would have been 3 if we didn't finish you off immediately. Ordinarily, I couldn't hope to stand up to you, but I knew you wouldn't be able to use your full power here. That's why you chose to make your way into Tanner's dreams. So, you truly are going to choose your master's side until the very end? Isn't that what you always wished to do yourself? Huh? What do you mean? I once wanted to believe that humans possessed worth. I never wanted to abandon them. And yet when the Age of Iron arrived, that's exactly what I did. That may not have been a crime against society, but is nonetheless a sin I've carried. That's why I had to pass judgment upon myself. Right, individual absolution. I'm glad you remembered. Very well then, here's what I shall do. You're gonna buff her, right? I am the court that lies in the stars, I am the sword that passes sentence. This is the place in which to grant pardon, this is the time in which to mete out justice. ASTRAEA'S second noble phantasm. Order return to us. I am Reddit, Ed Virgo. Damn, I can't believe she was Reddit. Thanks for the Reddit gold, kind stranger. The dream, it's disappearing. My second noble phantasm returns everything to how it should be. It restores order and absolves sin. Even I cannot say for sure whether your sins can be absolved, other me. But regardless, it is time for you to leave this dream. You and that master of yours. Whoa, Divine Spirit ASTRAEA, please buff our ASTRAEA. Tanner, do take care of my other self there if you would. Cool, can you buff her? I want to ignore Invincible, please. So, we've returned to Caldia. I see Master is still fast asleep. Well done, Master. May you finally have the sweet dreams you deserve. I never expect to hear that kind of nonsense from Lady Justice. Who's this? I suppose I should thank you, seeing how Master wouldn't have survived without your protection. Humans are so terribly vulnerable when they dream. The vast amount of information that comprises a divine spirit could easily ruin a person's mind were it to force its way in. One wrong move and Master may never have woken up again. That was the contract. As long as he keeps forging ahead, I'll remain in the depths of his mind as the embers of black flame. In that case, would you be so kind as to assist me? You see, I'd like to dispose of as much extraneous information from that dream as possible by sending it to the void. It's a shame he won't remember the journey we shared, but oh well. All right, I'll take the information with me. Thank you. I must say, though, it truly is strange. I never dreamed that becoming a pseudo-servant would allow me to take care of my own unfinished business. Sin is hardly the only thing that merits judgment. You of all gods should know that. Well, now what am I going to do? I never could have imagined judgment would be so kind. Thank you, Tanner. You're welcome. Now give me my St. Quartz and your 666 buff. Oh yeah, there it is. So now, it applies Ignore Invincible. Oh, maybe. And does it first, meaning that yes, it will deal large damage to someone who is, is invincible there. Yes! Yes! Oh, this is interesting. Wow. Actual, like, important stuff for that. We might have time for one more. Is there someone else here who I might play around with? Let's see. Anyone here who looks interesting / has an upgrade that I want to get? Let's see here. You do get an upgrade there. That's probably real good for you, right? We should do that since we got you maxed out, right? So I can actually, like, use you more. Sure. Lonely Soldier, Brave's line. And we can just get... Oh, well, we gotta use you. Can't wait to Stella and explode. Unless this is gonna be, like, a secret, like, don't let him get hit and don't let him die thing. Okay. Sure, we'll do this here. Get that done while we're here. Lonely Soldier, brave as a lion. I bet you he has more than one interlude, too. Because, he is Arash. We're going to get now early interluditis. We've got barely any equipment. Be careful, okay? You need to prepare to go into the forest. You can't just walk in there. But, well, guess this isn't a real forest, right? Yeah, this is a battle simulation. I want combat data for forested areas, you see. So I thought bringing a veteran heroic spirit would be a good experience for Tanner. What an honor. My job is keeping Tanner from being too reckless, right? It'll be hard to take it slow, but I'm sure you'll get something out of this. Yeah, just you and me this time. That's right. Let's do this. I'll be watching the command room this time. Sorry, Senpai. But I'll help in any way I can. I'll watch for any enemies that might show up. Huh? Can't you guys make enemies appear and disappear? Nah, it'd be boring doing that every time. This time I had them appear randomly. So if you tell them where the enemies are, all that programming work I did will be wasted. No, Doctor, just think of this as practice for providing support from the command room. But is there any point in you doing that? We're training to be ready for everything. Isn't that right, Doctor? I'm counting on you. Thank you. I'll do my best. This is practice for fighting without MASH too. Though MASH will always be with you during race shifts. That's actually not true. It's quite possible that you two will get separated upon arrival. It's hard to imagine me leaving Senpai's side, but you're right, we can't be sure it won't happen. I'll never leave you, Mash. Thank you, Senpai. I'll try my best to stay with you always. Fun fact, thanks to the recent chapter of the Salem manga, we learned that during Salem, Mash and the main character slept in the same bed. It's adorable. Mind you, that one uses the female main character, but it's adorable seeing them snuggled up to each other. What was that? It's... Arash, is something wrong? I think there's a phrase to describe you two. It's on the tip of my tongue. Deeply connected? Best friends? No, let me see. Roommates. Deeply in love? Arash? Maybe he's right. Not you too. It's important, right? A master and servant are. No, I guess not. It doesn't matter whether you're human or not. You're comrades, risking your lives together. It's best for you two to get along. Yes, but wait, that doesn't just go for me. But for all the servants who've contracted with Senpai. You too, Arash. We're all comrades, risking our lives together, right? Huh? Yeah, you're right. Come to think of it, you're right. I tried to act cool and it failed, huh? Well, looks like you're gonna have to smooch me too. Oh, interesting. Oh, this must have been slightly later then if Serenity's here. Arash is a great man. Many know his name. Many know his deeds as well. Even today he is widely respected in Western Asia. His name and achievements are carved in legends and sung in songs. Yes, song. Did you not know this, Master? No. The song survives to the present day. Shall I sing a little? He has no style. He has no grace. This archer has a generic face. He stood on the top of Mount Damavan and readied the arrow of fate. His name was Arash, and the rising sun was his friend. Who? Arash! Archer man! Arash! Archer man is here, the generals sing of his victory. Strong, pure Arash with all of his... Oh, this... You didn't even try to make it work, huh? Strong, pure Arash with all his life fired but a single arrow. 2 countries were engulfed in the flames of war, and with his arrow he saved them both. All eyes were shocked as his deed and his bravery became a legend. His arrow was faster than the fastest comet. Afterwards he was never seen, and his name alone became legend. The other side of the Oxus River became the new border. By its clear waters both countries built peace. He is Arash, the strong and pure, a lonely warrior, Arash, bold like a lion. I changed a bit, but it was mostly like this. A lonely warrior? Yes, thus it is said. Arash was the great hero of Western Asia. He lived and fought alone, they say, in the distant past. The truth, however, is unknown. I mean, we could just ask him. He's right here. A legend is a legend. It does not always represent the truth. We literally summon him as one of our first people. Like, we could ask him. Records are the same way. They are not absolute. I cannot say for sure, but... What's wrong, Master? Space out in the forest and you walk right into a tree. Don't drop your guard even in battle simulation or else you'll get hurt. Even here you'll go numb, right? It's not just trees you'll be running into. There's beasts and monsters about too. Like chimeras and stuff. Yeah, the forest is nature's home, so of course there are monsters here. The mages would call it mystics, was it? They may be rare, but monsters are a part of nature. And they were common in my day. The king I served was a descendant of a dragon slayer. A dwagon? That's right, and a strong one too. Real dragons are rare, but they do exist out there. They say there aren't many left these days, but the race shifts send you to the past, right? So stay focused in the forest. Mash, the doctor, and the other servants can protect you. You're the core of the battle, Tanner. We need your power to summon heroic spirits and use command spells. Win or lose, it's up to... your orders. Whoa! have detected random monsters. Wait, have some already have been defeated? Arash's air construction skill. He was blessed by the goddess Armighty. Isn't that a clothing brand? And it's a legendary Boyer too. Boyer? What is a Boyer? I mean, it looks like something revolving a bow, but what is a Boyer? I've never heard that term. A person who makes or sells archer's bows. Okay, that makes sense. It's exactly what I thought. He can make and fire arrows using magic energy in real time. There's your explanation. They're coming, Master. Let's do this. Give me your orders. First we take some out, and then we retreat as fast as we can. Didn't we just wipe them out? They're random monsters. There's probably no need to, but if these things are natural, then a larger pack of them might be nearby. It's like seeing an enemy scout. There might be an army nearby. Always go into training like it's a real deal. Picture the risks you might face on the battlefield. You may be right. Right? First we fight, then we retreat at top speed. Let's go. Okay. Sounds good, dude. This is actually like for a early interlude, though it might be a lot less early than I expected. This is actually not too bad. Some of those early ones are terrible. But this one so far has been, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I can appreciate that. Okay, so let's just go 1, 2, 3. Again, we get to see some cool new Arash animations. Even if he doesn't do a ton of damage there. Okay. We can prepare him to Stella in the future. We'll definitely try to finish off with that just to get that going. Okay. And, some of this. Give you some. I could have given him his up there, but that's fine. It's not a huge deal. These are the most just trash mob of trash mobs. Didn't even get the crit. Okay. Alright. Pop a defense up on you. Poison resist up is like just the randomest thing for him to get. You can tell with the addition of just a random poison resist and not like, you know, debuff resist or stat condition resist, just it being specifically poison. It's like, yeah, that's an early servant if I've ever seen one. Hey, perfect. Give me some of this so I can do some cool stuff. Even with crits, it's not doing a lot. Alright. And let's just finish this off. Alright. Let's Stella. Let's do it. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to want a Stella for sure. Hit this. So yours does extra damage, right? Deals significant damage with overcharge. Let's throw this at the end. I doubt we'll kill with these two. If we do, that'll suck. I doubt we will, though. So let's just do this quickly. Actually, wait, we might. We'll see. I'd kill. Well, I don't think we'll do 75. I just want to see how big number get. Oh, that might have killed him. No, here we go. Let's see big number. Let's do this. Show me biggie number. Man's gone. okay.
疲れちゃった魔力教室お願いね
It was fine.
マスター
You did nothing, Chloe. You just existed. Which, I mean, for a lot of people is enough. There's a lot of Prisma Ilia in China. It's kind of weird, actually. Weird. Speaking of, what are these things? I can throw them at the back, can I? There's like nothing saying, yeah, whatever. Let's just do this. Clear these troops out. And do that. Sure. The sun set. The forest can be a little rough at night. You'd feel better with some light, right? Hold on a sec. The Stella was too cool. Yeah, take some rest. We ran, but that doesn't mean we escaped the enemy. To survive in the forest, you need water, food, and a safe place to rest. It's different than fighting in a battle. We've got some water and food, yeah? Not lots, since this is a simulation. I can keep us safe. There are no enemies around, and even if one randomly appears, I'll protect us until you're ready for combat. Can you see what's around us? Sure can. I've got good eyes. Sorry to keep dragging this out. I'm worried about Tanner's stamina. But I want some night combat data too, so I hope you don't mind keeping this up. Don't push yourself too hard, Senpai. I have a real dinner prepared. It'll be waiting for you when you're done. Simulator food is flavorless. You're right. These are called rations, right? They're not bad. But not good either. I miss beer. Hey, little fire. Start a fire. Don't get cold. Lie down and rest if you want. Rest when you can. Eat when you can. Even outside the forest, keep that in mind in order to fight. I'm sure you know that by now, yeah? You've ray shifted many times already. Oh yeah, so this is a later one then. You retrieved many grails from many eras. It doesn't seem real to me. Doesn't it? Maybe that's just how it is. Tanner, can I ask you something? You fought a long time, right? Trying to save the world? How you doing? You feeling tired? I can still keep going. I see. Don't push yourself too hard, Tanner. You may be the only master who can ray shift, but, well, you know, there is a limit to how much a single person can do. You have your servants, you have Roman and Da Vinci at Caldia. Thank God she's not a little girl. And you have Mash. She's your partner, and she worries about you more than anyone. So don't try to do everything by yourself. When things get tough, you can say so. It's not as if you're fighting alone. Is this coming from experience, buddy? Maybe it is. When I was still alive on Earth, I tried to do everything myself. I tried to save everything myself. The slain, the killers, plunderers, their victims, everything. Everyone on the Earth I could see. I tried to save the world. The world was still so small back then, so I told myself that maybe I could do it. I was formed from remnants of the Age of Gods. I'm tougher than a human and I possess some mystics. My limbs, my eyes, my knowledge, the goddess gave me many things. I fought alone, under the banner of the dragon-slaying king. I kept fighting to end a war that lasted decades. Both my king's nation and the enemy were exhausted, a mess. Nobody wanted to fight anymore. So I ended it, by myself. King's people, the enemy's people, everyone wanted to end it, and I created it, their last chance. I did it alone. The king was worried about me, but in the end, I had subordinates, but no friends. There was no one I could call a comrade. I chose to be alone myself. Being born more than a human, it's only natural. Why, you ask? It's simple. To me, humans were people I had to protect, so I kept my distance from them. And in the end, I was alone. I cannot say for certain, however. He is Arash, the strong and pure, a lonely warrior. Arash, bold like a lion. The man I saw seems to be the exact person who's still celebrated throughout the ages. I can't be certain, and I have no proof. But I think he was so much greater a hero than any mortal man could be. He was too strong. He was too pure. Because of that, none could stand at his side. My bad. That was a pretty deep conversation. Huh? What is it? You got a strange look on your face. Okay, all set to go. Last attack isn't random. It comes with advance notice. I prepared something special to finish off the simulation. Get ready, you two. Doctor, don't interrupt them now. This is important. Looks like our break's over, Tanner. They gave us a fair warning. Now it's time to get on your feet. I wonder what it'll be. Maybe that dragon subspecies? I'll take on a sphinx or a demon god pillar too. No way am I going to lose to some soulless data. Now, give me your orders. Let's give it all we've got, Master. Wow, this is a good one. Ooh, it's kind of nice. I think by me going through a lot of them in order, I kind of did a lot of the really early ones real quickly. The Boudica one is still the worst, huh? Like, we did that one right away, but that one is truly the worst. I still can't believe that they were just like, yeah, we'll do that one. You know what? Let's give you this. These guys are pretty weak, actually. I don't need to waste that. Whatever. Just do this, why not? Clear this wave. Do it easily. Get some stars. Oh yeah, rip to you. Okay. Nice. 27 stars. Oh, just one big sphinxy boy, alright. Give you that. We can go 1, 2, 3. Nice. Nice. You love to see it. And final opponent. It's not going to be a demon god pillar. Oh frick! What the? Why? Okay. Are you serious? It's specifically the Amun-Ra one? Are you serious? Bruh. Bruh! Alright. Does this give... Sure. Start with this on you. Go 1, 2, 3. Okay, why not? Alright. Put him on a stick. I couldn't even tell what happened there. Okay. Look down upon... Okay. You gonna hit us, or... Thank you. Let's go... 1, 2... You know what? Actually, let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pop this, because then we get the double red. I completely forgot we got debuffed. Nice. Ooh. Forgot about that. Okay. Alright. We can pop this on you. And we can go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here we go. Nice, 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 nice. How much you got, buddy? 83? Let's see. This is single target, so it should do big damage. Yep. Goodbye. Nice. That was a random opponent to fight. Super random. super supremely random. I'll take it though. That was a good one. I'm not picking up any more enemies. You've won, Senpai. I can't believe you beat them so quickly. You're amazing, Senpai. Arash, too. Did I screw up the data settings? I don't think I did. Anyway, good work. I still have to analyze it, but I think this is good data. I'm glad that's over. Next time, let's fight together for real. Yeah, if you need me. But it's strange, you know? It's probably the 3rd time I've fought to save the world. Now, maybe the 4th? Who knows with how many Grail Wars I've been in. But, you know. There's one thing I do know. It looks like I've got good luck with Masters. I'm glad to be by your side. If you need my help, I'll always give everything I've got. More so than when I was alive. Let's save the world, Master. Nice. Sounds good, buddy. More importantly, give me that upgrade. Gimme. Gimme. Just damage go up. Sure. So Arash will give everything to help his master and set human history on the right path. Heroes exist to save people. Heroes dedicate themselves for people, and even now he is not forgotten. All right, yes, very good. Definitely big early servant energy still, but that's fine. That is okay. All right, guys, that is that. We are very close to New Year's IRL and in-game, which means GSSR. I've already decided which one I'm going for. It's, look, when you look at all of them, there's one of them that literally I have no chance of getting a repeat on except double Ryogi Shiki, which I wouldn't even mind, because, hey, better chance of insta-kill. That's pretty good, too. But otherwise, like, that's kind of the only one that is on there, and I want... what I want is either Big Mommy Demon or Archer Saber, right? Summer Saber. Those are, if I get either of those two, I'm happy. But even like Ereshkigal, Ishtar, Skyhawk, any of those I'd be fine with, right? That one's nice because like there's no one really on there that I wouldn't really be okay with. So that's why I think I'll go with that one. Because then my happiness is more guaranteed. Yes. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you then for that. We are very, very close to that moment. So we will see you then for New Year's with a bunch of cool summons. We'll see you then. Ciao.